Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Hitman WOA+Plus Miami, set in Miami. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Psychotech. So on to our briefing. Imagine if there were harder difficulty levels that added more targets. And speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the medic. We're going to have a Seeker 1 stored up in the pit locker rooms, and we'll be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to abandon our post at the desk here, make our way into the storeroom and lockpick the cabinet on the wall, and inside we will find a lethal syringe. We're also behind us going to find a vial of lethal poison, and then we can exit the storeroom through the rear. We're going to take out the surveillance camera, and we're going to turn off the generator here. That will get the attention of the doctor in the examination room, and when he goes to investigate, we can then sneak behind him into the bathroom and overflow the sink, which will then get our friend here to finish giving his sample. And while he is off doing that, we are going to add our lethal syringe to the IV bag on the desk there, and then we can move on, and that will take care of Sierra Knox a little bit later on once the race has finished. So from here we're going to make our way around to the public areas and the paddock area. We're going to go this way to avoid a trespassing zone. We're going to use the crowd here for cover, as most of the patrolling guards in this area will be enforcers, and we're heading for the pit locker rooms to retrieve our Seeker 1. So once we get past all of the guards there, we can break cover, make our way straight down into the locker room area, and down here we will acquire ourselves our Seeker 1. There it is, nice and ready, waiting for us. Before we head back upstairs, we're just going to take our time here. As you can see, there is an enforcer just heading up the stairs. Now, they're not technically an enforcer, only while we're in this trespassing zone. So once they're heading up the stairs, we can then follow them up. We're going to head to the driver's lounge area here. We're just going to hide behind this chair, and in a short while we will encounter our first target, who is a Kronstadt mechanic or driver. He will be accompanied by a Kowloon mechanic or driver, and for this particular run they both enter this room together. Now normally they will not. Our target will arrive first, and we will have just enough time to shoot him with our Seeker 1. But as you can see, he has been joined immediately by the Kowloon driver. So once the Kowloon driver has his back to us, we can then very quickly shoot the target with the Seeker 1. He will get sick and he will come to this bathroom. There he is now. He does take his time about it, but once he is in position by the toilet, we can then reintroduce him to whatever hors d'oeuvres he has been sampling in the driver's lounge. So target 1 taken care of. We're going to take his outfit, as it will get us around a little bit easier. There will still be enforcers to avoid. So from here we're going to head back out and downstairs into the paddock area, and along the paddock walk area to our left. There is another of our targets. We'll get to him in a little while. So there is only one enforcer on this side to worry about, and there he goes just past us. So we're going to head back up into the driver's lounge area, and just before we get to the top of the stairs, we're going to crouch down, pull out our Seeker 1, and we're going to make our next target the reporter very ill. That just about got her. I should have aimed a little bit higher. We've got her in the leg, but we got her nonetheless. So she's going to get sick, and she is going to go to the race director's bathroom, and we're going to take a shortcut there through the garage area here, or the loading dock area. We're going to take out the camera at the entrance to the pits, and that will come in handy a little bit later. We're then going to climb up the drain pipe here and in through the bathroom window, and our target is currently on her way here. She will be here momentarily, and when she arrives, as she has done, we are just going to wait where we are for the door to close. Thank you very much. And then we can reintroduce her to whatever breakfast she has had today. So that is technically 3 targets down. We don't have to worry about Sierra Knox. So we have 2 more targets to go. Our next target will be the mascot we passed earlier on, and they're going to be quite a while moving around through the crowds and the areas, and we're going to lie in wait for them. Just going to wait for that enforcer to make his way past and then return. We should get in cover here. That will do nicely. He doesn't stick around for long. He's already leaving. We have one more enforcer over at the entrance area here. He is currently off in his furthest position from us, which is ideal. So we can make our way around through the doors here for the stands and into the overpass area. And behind the stairs to the overpass, we will find a propane cylinder, and we're going to take that and place that just on the ledge by the stairs to the parking area. So around about here will do nicely, and we're going to move a safe distance, and we're going to put a hole in the propane cylinder. Now sometimes, more often than not, that will attract the attention of someone out in the paddock area. So we're just going to make our way up the stairs here and let them come and investigate and leave. We have plenty of time. As you can see, our target is not even close yet. He's going to make his way into the stands, and he will be there for a little while. So we have plenty of time to let this young lady come and investigate the strange noise that she's heard. She will then lose interest and go back to her usual routine. She must have supersonic hearing, because she was stood in a crowd of murmuring and mumbling people, and she managed to hear a silent gunshot. So once she leaves, we can retake our position here behind these bottles of water, line up our shot with the propane cylinder, and eventually our target will arrive. And when he gets close to the cylinder, we can then detonate it for an explosive elimination. So that just leaves our 2 primary targets, one of which we have already dealt with, and the other will be Father Robert Knox, and we are going to make our way into the Kronstadt building using the overpass area. No one's present just outside this door, so we can breeze straight through and up the drain pipe outside the window here. We can also take out the surveillance system while we're here. It's not strictly necessary, but we can do it. We can also take out this guy as soon as his colleague leaves the area, and we can then take his outfit, and we will be able to move around on the top floor of the Kronstadt building with pretty much impunity. So I'm just going to take the opportunity to take out the camera system. We're going to hop out the window after our friend here, drag him away from the window, take his outfit, and then we're going to make our way back into the building and into the bathroom. And in the bathroom we will find some eye drops. We're just going to add our lethal poison to those eye drops, make our way along the corridor, and be aware there is one enforcer we need to worry about. He's just making his way to the window, which will give us time to enter into Robert Knox's office, adjust the air conditioning, and then all we have to do now is wait. So I'm going to head straight for the helicopter exit, and we will wait there for the rest of the mission to play out. Robert Knox will make his way up to this floor, and when he gets to his office, the air conditioning will irritate him, and he will come to the bathroom to add his eye drops to his eyes. And once the race is over, Sierra Knox will make her way to the medical center. So after a short while, down goes Robert Knox, and very shortly after that, Sierra Knox should be making her way from the pit garage to the medical center for her vitamin boost, and I would say that was a very successful vitamin boost indeed. So all we have to do now is to make good our escape, and as we are right next to the helicopter, we will take that as our menu of exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets were eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.